Wildfires are a serious threat to forest communities in the United States. Northern Arizona has seen its share of destructive fires over the last decade. Among the many techniques that the Greater Flagstaff Forestry Partnership uses to reduce the risk of wildfire, prescribed burns is one of the more widely used techniques. Many people are concerned about the smoke that is associated with the use of such methods in forest management, and we are here to explain what the GFFP does to manage prescribed fire smoke and the impact it has on local communities. Although there is smoke that can drift into the community, fire is something that is beneficial to our forests and wildlife in the long run. The first step of the process is to evaluate where the smoke might go. We look at the planned area of the burn and see what communities might be impacted. Any nearby communities or highways are taken into consideration, and that information is used to better plan the burn. Computer smoke modeling is used to estimate how the smoke will travel. This also includes analyzing the weather forecast, making sure the smoke is kept as far away from residents as possible. Along with gauging how the smoke will disperse during a burn, we also monitor the density of the smoke.
The things we're worried about with smoke, particularly heavy smoke, are wide-ranging. We're mostly worried about impacts to sensitive groups and sensitive areas. It can affect the health of people who already have things like COPD. There are people that have allergies. People who currently have influenza or pneumonia could be impacted by heavy smoke. And smoke tends to be acidic, and so it can do things like even damage the paint on an automobile or dissolve stone buildings.
Notifying the public is one of the most important aspects of doing a controlled burn. Informing the public in the local areas keeps everyone aware of the process and allows residents to prepare for the burn. With the public and officials aware of a prescribed burn, maintaining a safe work environment becomes second nature. As part of a successful burn, emission reduction techniques are used. The result of these techniques can be reducing plume rise and increasing the surface smoke concentrations. Some of these techniques include reducing the fuel load, extinguishing smoldering burns, and burning prior to a rainstorm. A record keeping of the burns is a vital part of the process. During a burn, the crew is constantly monitoring and taking notes on what they see. Weather conditions continue to be monitored in the case of unexpected wind shift. Sometimes burns are implemented with only a 24-hour notice due to dynamic weather conditions. Recording the activity of the fire or the behavior of the smoke helps improve future prescribed burns.
This is a fire-adapted community, a fire-adapted forest. We're going to try and spread out smoke impacts as much as possible.
So the next time you see a notice for a prescribed burn, understand that there's a lot more to it than most think. The smoke is monitored through all parts of the process to limit the impact that it has on the public. The effects of a controlled burn help the native vegetation and ecosystems of the forest to come in stronger after the burn. These burns are ultimately reducing the risk of wildfire and allowing for healthier forests.